Hi, welcome to Protective Services. I'm Todd Heckman.
And I'm Ernie Powell.
I teach the criminal justice side of the Protective Services program. Let me show you around a little bit here. When you're level 1, the first thing that you'll do is when you come into the program, we'll be talking about doing law enforcement scenarios. We'll be talking about the amendments to the Constitution, juvenile justice, use of force, and we will also talk about some of the case laws that are prevalent to law enforcement. Some of the things that you see around here are some of the tools that we use. In first level, you will see these like the baton, the pepper spray, the gun belt itself, an intoxilizer machine that we use when we get into driving under the influence scenarios, handcuffing we do. Some of the hands-on things that we do that are real interesting is handcuffing, where we'll actually use demonstration to take you down, show you different techniques on how to take a person down, how to handcuff them properly for a cooperative and an uncooperative subject. We will do pepper spray, so we'll teach you how to use pepper spray. And I will even show you the real pepper spray, not that we will use it to spray on you. However, we will use training spray as well to teach you how to use that in a use of force situation. The DUI segment has to do with, we will do the 4 field sobriety tests. I will show you how to do that properly, how to walk you through that entire process and what to say and how to do it. So you learn how to do a DUI stop, arrest, and prosecution of an individual. So moving on over here, this is a level 3 task that my students do for criminal investigation. You'll see all the fingerprint powders, the crime scene kit that we use, and the station that we use to learn how to roll fingerprints as well, our crime scene tape, and I just put out here some tent markers. Those identify evidence for us when we do a crime scene. So we will actually do, and I will set up a crime scene for you that you can walk through, and I'll teach you how to do a crime scene from start to finish. Another thing that we do under use of force is in this room over here that we'll show you in just a moment, where we'll learn how to apply certain use of force techniques. Since you've already learned how to handcuff and pepper spray and baton, another use of force tactic is for our deadly force. And we have a shooting simulator that will teach you how to properly apply the deadly force element of the 7 use of force segments that we have.
And once you get done with the Mr. Heckman with the level 1s, you come see me as a level 2. In the level 2 program, you'll actually learn how to become a EMT, an emergency medical technician, where you get to learn a bunch of things from patient assessment, how to use an automated external defibrillator, and an assortment of tools to be able to mitigate injury and to be able to save someone's life. Some of the things that we have here, of course, is the EMT toolbox, which has a bunch of supplies in it from nasal airways, oral airways, and tools to be able to take vital signs like a blood pressure or to evaluate pupils. Then we have the AED. This is the unit that you utilize when someone's in sudden cardiac arrest, and it actually takes their heart and defibrillates it and gives it an opportunity to restart. And then we have a suction device, which we cover in respiratory emergencies or anybody that has any type of occluded airway that you may need to move something out. Anybody that falls or gets hurt or is injured, we may need to use a device like a scoop stretcher. The really cool thing about a scoop stretcher is it actually comes apart in 2 pieces, so that way it can go underneath the individual and scoop them up, so that way we don't cause any additional injury. We'll also learn how to use the stretcher, and of course we have our friends Annie and Baby that we'll learn how to do CPR on, and that we'll learn how to do other techniques if something were to happen, like choking or an airway obstruction. The EMS program is about a year in length, what you'll be studying every other day almost for the entire year. At the end of the year, you'll be eligible for both state certification as a Pennsylvania EMT, and you'll have the opportunity to test for the national registry. And then after you complete the level 2, you'll actually split into one of your specialty tracks, either the Homeland side or the criminal justice that Mr. Heckman already talked about in regards to criminal investigation. On the Homeland side, you'll talk and learn a bit about preparedness, a bit about fire, and disaster planning, disaster response.
For more information about this program, please visit the program page at www.brookscareer.com.